A few years ago, I used to go on youth club retreats every December. Most of the people who went there were as young as me, while a small percentage of people were young adults ages 21 and above. They were mostly in charge of taking care of the minors. Everyone in the club was super nice, and I made quite the handful of friends there, and I still talk to them to this day. This was my 3rd year going on this retreat, and usually I'd be hyped up for it. But yes, there's a but. Sometimes it gotta be this way. Unfortunately, I was going through a massive breakup. And when I mean massive, I meant this breakup literally, emotionally, mentally, and psychologically scarred me. Yeah, you get the picture. I don't want to push this breakup story too much into your faces since this story isn't going to be about that. But I just want to emphasize that breakups suck. They suck. It freaking sucks. Well, with my breakup, at least. I don't want to give myself excuses for the poor and ridiculous decisions I made in this story. I just want to clarify one thing. I wasn't myself during this phase in my life. To me, this retreat was a saving grace since, at the very least, this would help me take my mind off things, get myself active and busy. There were a lot of hands-on activities in this retreat, which involved team sports, open group conversations, and reflection. Basically, a weekend filled with feel-good chemicals for my "I just don't want to live anymore" brain. I remember thinking to myself in the middle of a group discussion, wow, I'm gonna leave this retreat without thinking about who I'm trying not to think about. Hey Alex, how's that boyfriend of yours?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my...
Okay, now this is important. If you were to find a friend going through a breakup, you either have 2 initial reactions, not including apathy. Number 1, you console them. You make an effort to be there for them and listen to whatever they have to say. Basically a support system. Just want to say kudos to the real ones out there supporting your homies. Good friendship. Or on the other hand, you may have this second reaction. Oh hey, they're single. And if you're this type of person, well, I got news for you. You better back the frick up, you hormonal raging animal. What are you doing? At this point, it was too late to pull myself back together because in the eyes of everyone, I've exposed my vulnerability. I didn't know much of the guy back then. He was one of the oldest members in the club and was already a member before I even joined. I wouldn't call the 2 of us friends despite being in the same club together, since we've never had any real one-to-one conversation before. To me, he was just one of those guys who existed in the club, and his name was Stephen. That same night, everyone was sitting around the campfire playing Kiss, Marry, Kill. And if you don't know this game, basically you're given 3 people to choose who you would want to kiss, who you would want to marry, and who you would want to kill. Simple as that. To give the game a little more spice, we went by the order marry, kill, kiss. Because let's face it, no one is about to get married or killed soon in this game. The kiss, on the other hand, either held meaning or none at all, because at the end of the day, no one is going to take this game seriously because it's just a game. Everyone had their turn to go at it. A lot of us were screaming and laughing as people were breaking trusts and friendships. It helped me loosen up a few knots in my stomach, and for the first time, I felt like I was truly there. I was present. I was happy. Suddenly, my name got called up as one of the options for Stephen.
I would marry Jeannie, kill Maria, and kiss Alex.
Ooh, spicy, but kind of illegal. But whatever, you're turning 18 soon, right, Alex?
Yeah, next year.
Ah, darn. Guess you'll have to wait a while for this one, Steven.
You know, I should have killed you instead of Maria.
Anyway, Alex, choose from Angelo, Nathan, or Steven to marry, kill, or kiss. Go!
Pause right here on my stupid, naive, dumb face. At this point in time, this is what was going through my brain. Wait, what the fuck? It's so bad that it hurts. I don't understand. It's not fair. Life isn't fair. I just don't want to live anymore. Oh my god, he likes me. What the frick? He likes me. I can just tell. Can someone tell Philip to pass the crackers over here? Everyone, shut up! And no, Alex, he doesn't like you. Remember, this is just a game. Now, our peer pressure levels are almost to boiling point, since everybody's attention is on us. As we all know, Alex is a people pleaser who would rather hurt herself than the people around her. I suggest that we give the favor back to not hurt Stephen's feelings, if he has any. Wait, what? But that would give him the wrong idea. What if he actually, likes Alex? Wouldn't it be better to choose another candidate? Listen, Alex. The last thing that Alex would want is to crush someone's feelings. Secondly, why would Stephen like us in the first place? We've never had a conversation with a guy before. This whole thing is just a game. You might as well believe 15 people are plotting to kill Tyrone behind his back right now. No one's going to take our answers seriously. Yes, you're right. That's true. Alex is that's right. True. In a way, that makes sense. It's just a game. Fine then, since I'm the only one who has common sense here. However, we shouldn't forget our goal. To fix Alex's happiness.
Well, what's your answer, Alex?
Well, I guess, marry Nathan, kill Angelo, kiss Stephen. Ooh! Remember, guys, it's just a game. You know, no feelings attached. It's not like I like him or anything. It's just a game. It's just a game, right?